Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more 100 Line. Hey there, Ada. Hey, Meta. Hey, Videos Game. Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing pretty good, and very much looking forward to seeing how this goes, considering we're in the home stretch, allegedly. I know that the game does last longer than where we're at, but I'm very much interested in seeing how that goes. And I mean, he's got a bit more experience now, and also it's not just Kodaka writing this game; it's also Uchikoshi, and he's always been pretty good with his stuff. So yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? All right. Yeah, there we are. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm just talking about the people leading it up. There is a whole lot to do in terms of writing after all, so it makes sense there'll be more than just two writers. But he's just talking about like the people in charge and sort of like directing the affair. And honestly, I'm really glad that this project sort of like took off for them, considering how much money and work they put into it, into something that they didn't know was going to be successful or not, to the point that it threatened the actual like success of their company on. So yeah, I'm glad things seem to have worked out for him. I think it's like a word of mouth helped a fair bit with the game. Fire sounds good. All right, cool. Thank you. Anyway, we've got a hole over here. Something so precious to all of humanity. Should subhuman scum like me even look at it? Whatever's in there has driven me to this point. What could it be? 2 million to the publisher. Okay. And like 2 million, like, it's not necessarily a lot in terms of video game development, I guess. But absolutely for like a smaller company, like, that is not insubstantial. Like, that's paying for all the workers. Like just consider like the just consider like an average sort of like salary of about like 50 to 100,000 a month, right? Sorry, about a year. And how many workers you've sort of got involved. You sort of like multiply that, and like it very much adds up, as you can sort of figure it. Over game development. So yeah, for 7 years, like it's a lot of money. What lies ahead? What has humanity been keeping in there? There might be a whole other dimension in there. Or the mastermind. Let's find out what's inside the defense room. It also sort of explains why the game doesn't have full voice acting. I would love if the game had full voice acting, because voice acting really does add to a game, even if I do get to do silly voices for people. But yeah, it's understandable. And yeah, they did sell enough to be in the green, which I am very happy about. Apparently sold enough to actually be promising like game updates in the future. Like they've talked about potentially adding in some extra routes or something like that. We'll see if anything happens with that, but yeah, all the best to them.
Hey!
Oh, we ain't got time to stand around and talk. Let's go in and see what's inside.
Huh?
I feel some kind of otherworldly atmosphere. What lies beyond this abyss? I've got a bad feeling about this, but I guess there's nothing left to be scared of now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. 100% it would cost a lot of money. I definitely sort of chalk that up as a thing that I would love to have happen, but don't expect to happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, multiple languages too. At last, the time to find our answer has come. We'll find out the true form of what we've been risking our lives to protect. I'm kind of nervous. What could be in there? Let's find out, shall we? Here goes. I admit, I feel kind of nervous. Same here. What could be beyond this door? Our bodies stiff and tense. We approach the door. And I just, be careful not to let molten metal drip on you. That's a hazard. And we went inside. The place was hard to describe in words. The school we'd been staying in all this time was strange, but this place was even stranger. Damn, it's huge. Oh, this is some real sci-fi shit. Hey, are those missiles over there? I mean, now that you mention it, they could be. Little like canisters, I would say. In your opinion, the demo should be a day or two longer. Okay. How long did the demo go for anyway? I never actually played the demo myself because I knew that this was a game that I was going to just buy outright. They're hooked up to that device at the center. Is it making undying flames? End of all day 7. Alright. Honestly, like, they could probably, like, have the demo go up to, like, day 20 or something like that. Or at least have Hiroko go missing, yeah. And I thought Hiroko, like, went missing at around day 20 or something, didn't she? Wasn't that when Seirei went missing at around day 7? It looks like the flames are being packed into dozens of missiles. Fair enough. Are they gonna fire all these missiles on day 100? I love that! These are what's gonna burn up every last bit of life on Earth. All the more believable after seeing them for ourselves. It's a long game, Senpai. The fact that I'm reading out all the lines adds to that. And day 95 is not like 5 days from the finish either. Hope you're doing alright, by the way, Senpai.
Oh.
Holy Jumanji sword! Are you there? I'm a little scared. Definitely try and get yourself some more sleep, Senpai, if you're able to. I understand things can sometimes be rough. More importantly, where's the ghost boy's real body? Where is he? He's probably in the ball. He's probably in the ball.
Over here.
Huh? I heard a voice that didn't seem to be coming from any one particular place, but rather coming directly inside of me. Yeah, no problem. Still, hopefully you're able to get some rest eventually. I've been here this whole time! Yeah, Samurai, for almost 100 days. Thank you, Senpai. Able to move an inch. Just having the power of my cryptoglobin absorbed continually. Here in this machine, inside Last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
What? Where are you? Inside Last Defense Academy!
Right in front of you.
In front of me? Where is his voice coming from? Where is he? Okay. It just wants us to look at the capsule, so let's go. You mean inside of that machine there? I was given the mission of eradicating all life on Earth through the power of my cryptoglobin, regardless of my own will. The extraction of my cryptoglobin is fully automated, so I remain here immobile, simply being drained. I have no freedom. I'm no more than an object. Or maybe I should say, a weapon. I don't even have my own name. How would you like Bob? Or Steve? Do you like Steve as a name? Even a name? I can't move my body properly, let alone leave this place. So, I created an avatar to try and talk to all of you, the people fighting alongside me. But my voice couldn't reach you. If I'd been able to talk to you sooner, maybe we could have avoided losing so many of you. But it's too late for regrets now. Time can only go forward, never back. So, you're really in there? Sealed up inside of that device? Yes. Look for yourself. A real body. Pitiful, wretched form. Now it's not the time to be looking around. He's inside of that machine, alright. Determined, I began to make my way towards the device. You gotta be like a withered up mummy, like the bodies we've seen. At the top of it was a transparent capsule. I went up the stairs until I was right next to it and peered inside.
What the?
That was my second choice, admittedly. I couldn't help but let out a cry. Inside the capsule was maybe the last thing I'd been expecting. It was the second thing I was expecting. It was a tiny, newborn baby.
What is going on here? Don't tell me this is... What?
Ato's the traitor? Hey Josephine, how you going? Naughty kitty.
System down. System down. Emergency. Emergency. Switching to reserve power supply. Restore system immediately.
What the heck? What's happening? Incredible! Such incredible power! It's like no other crypto globe I've taken before. Incomprehensible power!
Limited power!
You see?
What?
Yeah, like, I sort of had my suspicions about the way that he was too nice, and the way that, like, he sort of spoke about things, and sort of, like, took away a sort of, like driving change, I guess. Like, at the start, he was the one who was sort of going against for due to suspicion, wanting sort of more information. Like, he was the most sort of rational, I guess, about things. And also with the decision to surrender as well. Like, that felt like he was also sort of taking charge there, I guess. So that's what was sort of like leading me to be sort of inclined towards him over other characters, at least. I didn't want to sort of go out and sort of like accuse him or anything like that. But like there's definitely hints there to being Ato. It's not like an ass pull or anything like that. Like if it turned out to be Daramy, for instance, I'd be like, what? No, she's too simple for something like this. Shoma? No, definitely not Shoma. Gaku? No. Like, Ato, like, absolutely makes sense as the traitor versus, like, the other characters. At least in my opinion. Ato? What are you doing? Huh? What am I doing? And see? I took his power. The same cryptoglobin that Supreme Commander was so desperate to have. You actually killed him? Point out for not making them women. I mean, like just make everyone a woman, right? Just make it a Yuri paradise. Like Daramy will be pleased as punch about that.
Oh.
The baby inside that capsule is mummified now. I don't know what a baby was doing in there, but Takamaru and Takumi. I feel like they should have given the choice with protagonists. Like generally, I'm sort of like in favor of that regardless. But yeah, 100% those two. It's not my problem. I don't care at all. I shouted out all around me.
Hey, can you hear me? If you're still there, say something.
Something! My voice just echoed instantly. The strange voice from before never answered. Oh, he's gone for good. Trust me.
You can do that, can't you? We are friends, after all.
I mean, also with Ato, like this, like I never really played Danganronpa 2, but like that guy at the start, who like represents like ultimate despair or whatever, who starts off being like all sort of like friendly with everyone and all, and then, Kameda, yeah, Kameda. Ato has real Kameda vibes. As I said, I only played like the first case of Danganronpa 2, and then I stopped. But yeah, Ato has Kameda vibes. Except Ato keeps it up a lot longer than Kameda does. Ato keeps this up for the whole 95 days. You. Huh? What the hell were you thinking? Do you even know what you just did? Of course. I'm fully aware. That's why I did it, obviously. Don't tell me Ato's giving in to the darkness! Does this mean the true identity of the traitor is... What? Traitor? Come on, Tsubasa, get with the program! I knew that you and Ima were searching for the traitor, Kako. Alas, it seems you didn't find your way to me. But that was quite a boon for me. I should thank you for your incompetence. What? What is the meaning of this? You did it all. Yuriko and the prisoner. You killed them. Probably also Tsire. What? Sir Ato? That's right. It was all me.
I killed Hiroko. I killed the prisoner. I destroyed Tsire.
Sabotage the food, I'm guessing.
I did it all. I gave you hideous monsters the punishment you deserved.
And this explains his moveset. Like all of his attacks are like judge, jury, and executioner, right? So he's got some sort of like god complex about like justice or something like that, and like maybe he sort of wants to kill humanity for their sins or something like that, and is representative of world death. I don't know. We'll see how things go. That's just what I'm sort of where my mind is going. Monsters? No, it's not true, is it, Ato? You need to put more trust in your friends. Everything I'm telling you is the truth. Then, did you manage to kill Tsire? You want to know? Fine. Do anything for a friend.
Oh.
First, I called Tsire over to the gym. I told him there was something I wanted to discuss alone, after sleeping hours. Then, I acted like I was ready to fight, and once I talked to him for a while and got him to let his guard down, I told him I wanted him to teach me how to use Hemo Anima. I transformed. Oh, it's great when there is a character that you love to hate. Like one that I sort of come back to is Shinji in Fate Stay Night. I absolutely loathe Shinji, but it is really fun to hate him. And his voice actor also puts a lot of effort into like just making him this hateful little shit that you just want to punch. So that's what I sort of come back to.
Then I stabbed him with this very blade.
Well, I'll try. Good to know. I do recommend Fate. I'm a very huge fan of Fate Stay Night. It was actually my introduction to visual novels, and like it actually like helped to sort of like shape my path in life a little bit. In that, like it helped me to actually get a job in QA, for instance. I don't do that job anymore. But I did like QA for visual novels for a few years, and that's because I was so passionate about visual novels after reading Fate Stay Night and a few others like Ever 17, Tsukihime, and all that. So I saw a job over. I was like, hey, I want to do that. And yeah, that was fun. Author regretted not giving more time to develop Shinji, which is why he gets a bigger role in Fate Extra. I mean, Fate Extra's a little bit different. He doesn't exactly get a big role in Fate Extra or anything like that. He's the first week boss, right? Yeah, totally understand that. There is a huge amount of media to get into. Oh, Fate CCC. Okay, fair enough. I've not played Fate CCC. It's a fan translation out for that these days. I should probably play it at some point, but I sort of keep putting it off. Only so much time and only so much energy. My energy levels are not very high, unfortunately. Fake Guy apparently tweeted to be playing 100 live at release. I can see that, absolutely.
It wasn't hard to destroy him once his guard was down. The first blow was fatal. And then, it was over.
Well, wait a minute. We weren't supposed to be able to touch him. He said he had bombs implanted in our bodies.
Oh, that was just a bluff. A bluff? Or so I'd been hoping anyway. Unfortunately, the explosives are real.
I'm glad to see that a lot of game developers are being supportive of other game developers. I really like it when like there is that sort of mutual respect sort of going on, and they sort of encourage people to sort of play other things. Something that I consider important to like diversify your interests, I guess. If you just sort of like continue sort of like start narrowing your scope and just like playing or reading like the same sort of things over and over. Like it does make things a bit stale. It gives you sort of like a smaller sort of frame of reference. So yeah, give the classics a go is what I sort of say. By all means, like go check out the latest isekai novel or whatever. But check out something else as well. And listen to what other authors sort of tell you to sort of go after as well. Akudaka apparently has so much Gary Rust favor.
It's a good thing I killed him instantly in one shot. I don't remember what happened after that.
Or just respawned, right? Presumably. Because I was killed by my bomb exploding. Then how are you still alive? Is your body secretly made of rubber? Or sand? Or boogers? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Check out other genres. If you haven't, I've read like a romance in a while. Go give a romance a try. If you haven't like read stuff like detective fiction in a while, go read a detective mystery or something. Go check things out. Don't tell me. The Revive-O-Matic? Yes, the Revive-O-Matic brought me back. It's fully automated and works outside of battle too. Ray had prepared for being attacked by someone, but it seems he didn't anticipate an attack that was a sudden, lethal blow. Oh yeah, like, consider your financial situation, obviously. Some games are expensive, but there's plenty of indie games out there that are less expensive. You can buy games on sale, and there's also just like other forms of media out there that are cheaper as well. Hell, a lot of the classics are outside of copyright, so you can like go to like online online repositories to read those, or just go down to your library. Oh, nice. Yeah, Agatha Christie is like, her stuff holds up absolutely. I've read a few of those, I don't know, last year, the year before, or something like that, and really enjoyed them. And actually last year I went to go and see an actual performance of And Then There Were None. And that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I've not read Battle Royale, but the movie of Battle Royale is very good. If there's anyone in chat who hasn't watched Battle Royale, definitely watch that. That is an excellent movie right there. And yeah, Agatha Christie books are really easy to acquire, considering how prolific of a writer she was and how many books of hers sold. She sold crazy amounts of books. So, like, you can just go down to, like, the Salvos or, like, secondhand book dealers or whatever, and probably be able to find something there. But then the Salvos suck, fuck the Salvation Army. After that, I had to destroy the evidence. I put the dismembered Sire into trash bags.
Then I went out and disposed of his remains in the ruins outside the school. It was a little unexpected when Takumi found them later on, though.
Why would you do that? What was the point of destroying Sire? Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some, like, modern, like, closed room mysteries. Closed room mysteries are a lot of fun after all. I suppose Umineko is, like, one of the, like, peak mystery sort of things these days. It's been a while since Umineko's come out, I guess, but like that is something that anyone sort of like into like mysteries and meta narratives and the like should check out. Umineko is incredible. I never actually finished that one. Mostly because like I sort of like left it a while, and I was like, oh, I need to go over this all again, because like there's a lot of things that you sort of like miss in that, like the details at all. I need to do that. I absolutely need to do that. I'll tell you my motives later. Is there something else you should be asking instead?
Oh.
Come on. You're not going to ask about Hiroko? I know we all hated her, but you could at least spare a thought for her. You killed Hiroko too? You went and laid hands on a woman?
Oh.
I did. Of course, I could never win in an honest fight, so...
I snuck into her room while she was sleeping. You know how Hiroko was. But even she didn't see this coming.
Yeah, streaming Umineko is something that I considered. I don't think I will. But like I'm not opposed to it. It's just that similar 200 line, it would take an incredible amount of time. It is long.
She made it easy for me to kill her. She was so shocked when she died. She made the ugliest face.
Also, sleeping in those earrings seems risky to me. Like they look fragile and they're easy to sort of catch on things. I would not sleep in those earrings. You're so screwed up, man. I wish I could have seen how she looked too. That evening, Yuriko had promised to reveal everything to us the next day.
Oh.
But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. One person streamed only Umineko on a regular schedule. It took 1.5 years. I mean, I've been going with this one for a while. Admittedly, I'm taking breaks here and there. But, would like to be able to stream more. But time and energy, sadly. Ato took advantage of the opening her relaxed mood gave him. After I killed her and drained her cryptoglobin, I snuck out and disposed the mummy in the ruins farther out. Yeah. I mean, now I am playing 2 long games. I'm playing frickin' Danganronpa and Super Robot Wars. To be fair, I do, occasionally take breaks to stream a few other things, like we did Ender Magnolia. We take breaks to do some Limbus Company as well. But I mean, a big part of the reason I stream is for finish games. And I know that I'm not going to be able to finish longer games, just playing them on my own. I'm just really bad at focusing and committing to the completion of a game, even if I enjoy it. So streaming is my way to help me to finish them. But then, of course, you had to go and find her body too. You're quite the perplexing person, Takumi. What about the prisoner? She was already a blackened mummy by the time we found her. I mean, that's easy. He just found her first, right?
Oh.
Everyone was utterly focused on finding her and Eva back then.
But I went alone to search in an area away from everyone else.
Yeah. Pretty much what I sort of said earlier. The traitor would have had to have been in this group, and they could have killed her by just basically walking off, because nobody was focused on a buddy system or anything like that.
I figured if I could find them first, I'd be able to absorb their cryptoglobin in secret.
It'd be funny if his stats reflected this, and if you bothered to pay attention to the stats on his character sheet, you'd see that they increased a little bit from draining people off screen, or if they were even sneakier about it and just had his stats in battle reflect that without telling the player with the UI. That'd be clever.
Luckily for me, that's exactly what happened. Except I only found the prisoner. After that, I pretended as if I just found the prisoner's body. Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
Okay, so... Yeah, I didn't quite remember who found the body or anything like that. But... it doesn't necessarily mean that the first person who found the body, was the perpetrator. It just so happens he decided to self-report. It's Ato. Did he find something? See? Now you believe I did it, right? Who even are you?
Oh,
Me? Ato Atsuki, of course. This is the real me. This is who I've always been. You mean you've been deceiving us all along? Lying to us?
yeah!
You were always thinking of your friends and worrying about everyone. All that was a lie? Come on, Ato. Answer me! That's right. It was a lie. Sorry about that. That's all you have to say? Why did you betray us? What if it is there taking the side of the invaders? I don't intend to take the side of the invaders. I don't really get what they're all about. Then why? Because, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I want to wipe out humanity in all its hideousness. There we go. There's our omnicidal maniac. Eh? I've always loved humans.
I hate, 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 hate.
Settle down, Anne.
Hate them so much! I can't stand it! Ugly, reeking, nasty, repulsive human beings!
Though he's sounding a little bit like Invader Zim there as well, I have to admit.
What?
What are you talking about? Been that way since the day I was born. My all of humanity looks like unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. And Daramy directly name-dropped Saya no Uta several weeks ago in-game. Sound their voices produces utterly disturbing. When they come close, their stench makes me want to invert my face.
I recall the doctor said I have an unexplained cognitive disorder. These strange symptoms apparently only occur in humans. The only person who looks normal is my own reflection in the mirror.
All got the sort of shadows of the doctor or something as he perceives it.
All other humans are no more than hideous, repulsive beings. When I was a child, I thought I was insane. I kept hoping my symptoms would someday improve. I did everything I could to avoid human contact, and hid myself away in the library.
I wonder if that's why he sometimes gets those, like, bouts of illness that I sort of like lovingly called anime disease. And that's him sort of like being like unable to suppress his revulsion for a moment.
I read all manner of books there, especially ones about humanity's journey through history. As I studied these histories, left behind, unread, and covered in dust, I discovered the truth. I found out just how ugly and sinful humans really are. Humans are always fighting, belittling, cursing, hating, stealing, defrauding, mocking, deceiving, envying, abusing, arguing, and killing each other. They're wretched, horrible monsters who trample on the dignity of other creatures' lives without any compunctions or guilt.
God, he sounds like frickin' like 14-year-old me. What is this? Have you lost your mind, Sir Ato? That includes world death, you know. It was a disaster caused by mankind. Humans continually engage in their brazen destruction of Mother Earth. Very one of them. You know? You gotta be careful of that line of thinking, Kuro. Like, it is incredibly easy to, like, get caught in like a spiral of depression, like seeing like the bad side of humanity, the cruelty of humanity. Like these days, I try to like maintain a more sort of like anti-nihilistic sort of perspective about things. Like, yeah, sure, life is pointless ultimately, but who cares that it's pointless, right? That just means that we can like do what we want to like make things better for ourselves. What brings us joy? Like that's an important thing to sort of like hold on to, as well as sort of like seeing like the good in others as well. There is a lot of bad shit going on out there, like absolutely, and like even I sometimes like fall into sort of like spirals of depression, sort of like doom scrolling like social media and shit like that. Try and focus on the good side of things. Like find something to care about and do that. It's not easy, but it's important. In terms of both looking out for yourself and also looking out for others around you. I was like, yeah, this reminds me of, as I like said, 14-year-old me, or thereabouts, and I was not happy with the way that I sort of saw the world. Extreme weather was a warning from the planet, and still, humanity made no attempt to stop. In the end, Earth was death. A more horrible tragedy caused by human ugliness. What's the point of all this rambling?
Oh.
Once I found out just how repulsive humanity really is, I had a realization. I wasn't insane. I was the only person left on this planet with any decency at all. Eyes of righteous eyes that can see the ugliness of humanity for what it really is. And there we have it. Judge, jury, executioner. I am justice. I am God. Explains the Scythe. He is heralding in the death of humanity. I love our metaphors, by the way. My ears and nose. They're righteous too. There's nothing wrong with me. Human beings are the ones who are insane. All of you are hideous monstrosities. You must perish as soon as possible. You think you're not insane? The craziest kind of crazy. Yeah, Darby's right. Like, she's a stopped clock, but she's right. No, you just don't notice what's wrong with humanity because your eyes aren't righteous. Nobody else can see it, so I have to fix it myself. Just me, the only decent person on this planet. What is it you think you have to do? Annihilate humanity, of course. Oh, I mean, he brainwashed himself here, like through his illness of like seeing his cyano-uta disease is what I will call it. His twisted way of seeing things. I was chosen to do just that. Chosen as the savior who will destroy all of this vile species. Yeah, real Antichrist sort of stuff going on here. That's why I have these eyes. Are you serious, dude?
Oh.
Yes, I'm serious. Even back in the complex, I knew this was my destiny. I tried desperately to think of how I could make it happen. I studied hard and planned on climbing up the political ladder. But then I was brought here. At first I felt like I shouldn't be here. Then all clicked into place. After all, what's transpiring here is a battle for the fate of humanity. It's exactly the kind of golden opportunity I've been waiting for. It convinced me more than ever. I was the chosen savior. You know he's evil because he wanted to be a politician. If humanity's fate will be decided here, I could take matters into my own hands and throw the whole operation into chaos. What my chance? Righteous destiny will come to the righteous. I was right in what I was trying to accomplish. What about your family? And everyone you love? Want me to kill all of them too? I mean, he just said all humanity. He doesn't love him. What? There's nobody that I love. As for my family, I killed them when I was a kid. I couldn't bear to be around such hideous creatures. Yeah, like in this case, like he's doomed from the start, right? Like that's the sort of thing that is going to erode a person's sanity. But it does not justify it, obviously not. I understand why he's doing this, but it doesn't justify it. Unless he's got more fucking reason than all the capitalists out there. You killed them? Our own family? Oh, let's have ourselves a drink and stretch a little bit. Give me a moment. Oh, onto my head a little bit there. All right. Freaking crazy! Who knew this was the kind of guy Ito really was? Totally misjudged you. You're not cute at all. Suffered to get this far, okay? Do you have any idea how much I've had to endure? You're all such eyesores, ghastly and grotesque creatures. You've had any length of time, makes my chest ache uncontrollably. Voice, your mood, your smell. Makes my skin crawl. It's suffering this whole time. Why you got pains in your chest and have to leave sometimes? Nothing. Agony for me until this very day. Living with a bunch of nasty mutants like you. All I wanted was for all of you to die. I've been wishing for that this whole time. Stop it! I'm going to lose my mind. If I were to kill you all right away, whoever's in charge might just send in reinforcement. Then I wouldn't be able to wipe out humanity. So I just grit my teeth and suffered through it. As I held my tongue for almost 100 days, working my magic behind the scenes to make sure all your plans went to waste. You're saying you were deliberately misleading us this whole time? Yes, indeed. All for this very moment. Now I've had enough. Eliminate you ugly creatures so bad.
I can't stand it anymore!
Okay, everyone. I guess we're doing this. Our backs are against the wall. Get ready.
Is he just gonna respawn if we kill him?
Be gone!
Oh, he's able to summon goons. Alright, defeat Ato, huh? Very well.
When I was first brought here,
Ooh.
I was desperate to get back to the complex as soon as possible. I needed to do everything I could to achieve greatness and destroy humanity. More importantly, I just didn't want to be around you hideous freaks. But I realized that if this was the battle for the fate of humanity, I could easily annihilate them all by sabotaging the mission. Killing everyone straight away might mean replacements would be called to fill in the gaps. And security around the defense system in the war room and the Revivomatic in the infirmary was so tight, I couldn't have destroyed them even if I wanted to. That's why I did everything from the shadows. It's also why I insisted we shouldn't fight at first. I'm the one who killed Sire before he could tell us anything. I didn't need everyone finding out the truth and coming together. I snuck out into the city ruins to dispose of the remains. I made it seem like I ran away so that no one would suspect me. Unfortunately, I got lost on the way there. I was about to give up and figured my dream would die unfulfilled. But then, I was able to continue with my plans because you saved me, Takumi. Thank you. After that, I continued fighting with everyone superficially. But in secret, I was still working to sabotage you and keeping you divided. It was the same when Hiroko volunteered to lead the team. I had to undermine her to keep you all from coming together. I said whatever I had to in order to get Takumi on my side. Then killed Hiroko when she was on her own. It wasn't enough to just kill you. I wanted to put you into a state of as much despair as possible. Because the whole time, I was hating you horrible monsters more and more. That's why I burned the food supplies after the barbecue. I knocked everybody out with sleeping pills I learned how to make in the library. And when we went exploring for more food supplies, I'm the one who attacked you and rendered you unconscious, Takumi. I really loathed you for getting so cocky after saving my life. I could hardly stand it. I thought if I abandoned you in the desert, you'd die an agonizing death, which would finally solve my problems. But then you came back with your friends from second to last Defense Academy. Takumi, you irritating little ogre. I knew then that you were my true nemesis. Of course, you didn't notice a thing. You blamed the whole series of events on the invader made of undying flames. Thanks to that, I could rest easy and continue my work. I'm also the one who let the prisoner out while the fake Moko was rampaging. I was hoping she'd make things more interesting. But all she did before running away was to take Ina. When I found her at the enemy base, she was no longer of any use to me. Although it was nice to be able to absorb her power. Absorbing both Hiroko and the prisoner's cryptoglobin has actually given me quite the power boost, you know? But I never tipped my hand. I hid it from every last one of you disgraceful humans. As if I'd let any of you get the upper hand on me. It's been hell for me, hearing you hideous monstrosities calling me your friend all this time. When I kill you, I'm going to make it hurt every step of the way. That's why I singled out Nozomi, too.
What?
Alright, so, Ada really, really likes to yap. Proof that he's a villain at heart, right? Sorry about that. I was worried that if I sort of, like, paused the game, it might sort of, like, interrupt, the monologue, so I didn't, unfortunately, so... Sorry about that, I really do apologize. I didn't know that was going to happen, otherwise I would have, stopped before then. Anyway, let's get back to the game, shall we? Alright.
Try not to drag you down.
Alright, let's, What are you saying? What do you mean you singled out Nozomi? Now, Takumi. They're so ugly when you lose your cool. I suppose you can't help it. She was important to you, after all. She was essentially a substitute for the childhood friend you left behind at the complex, right? Such an ugly way of thinking, replacing one person with another. But it suits an ugly person like you. Enough! Just answer the question. I mean, obviously he managed to overhear, right? Oh, sorry. As usual, I'm terrible at reading the room. It was the proposal from the Supreme Commander that did it. It's all I could have ever asked for. She said she'd send us to the artificial satellite. That meant I'd be able to botch this whole project. At the same time, I'd be able to use my powered-up hemoanima to destroy all of the people who evacuated into the satellite. As if you'd ever get away with that. We would have been there to stop you. Oh, please. All I had to do was catch you off guard and pick you off one by one. There's no Revivomatic up there, after all. Real fun giving him the Supreme Commander treatment. You mean draining him? Draining him of his Cryptoglobin? His hero anima? Oh, I'll joink it, that's for sure. You going to kill all of us once we made it to the satellite? The window to the left. Ah, yeah. It's too bad the Supreme Commander's proposal was a trap. Roomy, I have to admit. I mean, it was obviously a trap. Like, jeez. Alright. I did already have a feeling it might have been, though. So, you turned us against Nozomi because she was opposed to accepting the offer? I just saw my opportunity and seized it. You guys were the ones attacking her so shamefully. You didn't need any convincing to act that way. Presentation making him separate. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Does that mean the one who told the others about Nozomi was... Yes, it was me. I told everyone. I told them it was just hearsay and encouraged them to pass it on. After 2 or 3 days, the story had spread. Nobody could tell where it came from anymore. How the hell did you know about our conversation? I was alone with her when she told me all that. Alone? Really? Think, Takumi. Did you check? Here's a word of advice. You should really be more careful about locking your door. There's something I want to talk to you about. If it's not an inconvenience, can I come to your room later? My room? Yeah, that's fine. After overhearing your little exchange, I left the cafeteria before you, and while you were out. Okay, but I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. I was here the whole time! At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet me in my room, right?
I snuck into your room. Thanks to your carelessness, I got a front row seat to your private conversation.
He was here the whole time! Sucking under our bed. Oh, hold on. Ew! Hiding under someone's bed is so nasty. His aura is the color of the Supreme Creeper. So, you revealed the secrets you learned in order to isolate Nozomi. I added a few creative additions to the story to really make it stick. And I'm glad you simpletons bought into it. That's horrible. It's such a cruel thing to do. I've been hoping to get rid of Nozomi for some time. Despite being so ugly, she clearly had an influence over all of you. Also, she was my damn healer, Ato. She was my healer.
Oh.
If left unchecked, she would strengthen our sense of unity. It was a happy mistake for me when her rejection symptoms started with such great timing. Why? Why would you do all of this? Would you go this far? Just said he wanted to commit genocide. How many times do I have to tell you? Because you're all hideous. Humans are ugly, disgusting, noxious beasts. As the only decent person alive, I have a duty to eliminate them. I had to derail this operation by any means necessary. I trusted you. I thought of you as a friend. Trust? Friendship? Seriously, I wish you'd stop it with the disgusting misunderstandings. You really thought I had some sort of soft spot for a ghoul like you? You thought I actually liked you? Is that an idea that brought you comfort? Gross. So very ugly.
I knew it! You freaks need to be destroyed!
This concept of love is confusing and infuriating to us! The depth of your babbling! Don't think we'd let some deranged defect like you destroy us, do you? Not just you. It's all of humanity that must be destroyed. The self craves it. That's why world death started. Everyone wants you to die. Then why do you insist on trying to live? That ought you to put your repulsive egos aside. Yes, he's basically an eco-fascist, sort of.
What's wrong with having an ego? What's wrong with trying to live? Life is precious. It's only natural that we'd want to preserve ours. We're putting everything we have into living, no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation. We'll do everything we can to live up until our very last moment. And if you're going to deny us that, then you're our enemy. I'm not about to stand by and let you kill me. No way am I going to die here. We live on for everyone who died. No matter what happens, we'll keep living.
Breathing that obnoxious voice of yours. Terribly nasty. God. Every single day I spent masquerading as one of your friends has been torture. Now I can finally act as your enemy. Now I can destroy you. This power I've obtained will bring everything to an end.
The filth of mankind needs to be annihilated so I can restore the true beauty of the earth. You hear me? Humanity must fall! Filthy humans, perish and be gone! Die, monster!
Who's the real monster here?
My dear brother died because of you. I won't let you get away with that.
Shoot the fuck out.
Here we go, everybody. Let's stop him here and now. Eliminate! Eito Atsuki!
Has he got a monologue again?
Now I'll show you what I'm truly capable of. The power I've consumed is incredible! My strength and specialist skill have grown immensely! This is the end for you unsightly blights on existence!
Got a freaking rap track going on as well.
The hideousness of humanity makes me
Yes, monologue.
sick. Your filth, too. It takes everything I have to hold back my nausea. Yet you still try to live. It's my duty to destroy you.
Oh, that's it? Alright. Alright, so now we're into the real battle. That was just a fake battle.
I'll go, if you can stand me.
Okay, so let's
Oh!
go here. And
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
defend.
I'll get in fair weight for once.
Okay.
Ready when you are. Make way! I've got this! Locked and loaded! Just a quick drop-off.
I've got this.
Ready when you are. This should slow them down. I'll put an end to this. Unsightly beast.
Do that.
I got this.
And I'll put down an electrified. There we go.
This will show them. Kneel before me.
And sorry,
I'll take care of this.
port tower. Over here.
Weakling.
A rumble by Pale Dust featuring Missile from Cold Rain. Alright, let's end our turn here.
Humans are the monsters. If anything, the invaders are the decent ones. Although, I couldn't care less what happens to them, as long as humans are made extinct.
You straight cheat.
get any elites there, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm guessing we don't want to stand in the fire.
I'll put an end to this!
I'll do what little I can.
Oh! Sorry!
My best won't be much, but maybe this will do something.
Keep defending there, please.
Let's do it to it!
Prepped and ready. Mow 'em down! Just watch me. Hey, yes!
them. Now. See.
Leave it to me.
Back down is annoying. Alright.
I'm ready!
Get any elites here.
I'm taking the wheel!
Clearly. I just need to
Just a quick drop-off.
put down some more mines on this side.
Make way! My turn at last! You had this coming!
Good to go. This should do it.
Throw down another fence. And over here.
Two arms!
Let's just get out of range.
You've left yourself open!
And yeah,
Leave it to me.
let's toss down a defense potion.
Let's put this to use. It's more than trash like me deserves.
After I kill you all here, I'm going to make my way onto that artificial satellite. Because if there are any human survivors there, I need to make sure they're eliminated as well. And that will be made possible once I absorb all of your powers. I can finally fulfill my lifelong dream!
Hey, I might.
Don't leave me behind!
He's in the way.
Ready when you are! Yeah! It's over!
Oh, god damn it. Well, can't do that anymore. Alright.
Let me handle it. I'll hit you with all I got. You can handle the rest.
Okay.
It's killing game time!
Yes, he's immune to a whole bunch of debuffs.
I'll do my best. Try and dodge this. Leave it to me.
I'm able to do a fair bit of damage to him with the flight boost. Okay.
Make way! Locked and loaded! Are you okay? Clear it!
Let's get to the killing.
Here we go! Seriously depressing.
that.
Something! Bye-bye.
Let's do this!
Here, however. Maybe to enrage you, perhaps? No, I don't think he's, I think he's immune to enrage, unfortunately.
All in ass! Let's give it to him! Here we
Counter
freaking
strike on
go!
you.
All
Will
in
that work
ass!
here, I wonder?
Be gone!
No, it doesn't. Okay. Just wondering. Okay. Now...
Kneel before me! Make way! Uncouth baboon!
It's that.
Now, stop your unsightly resistance and die already! Your friends are waiting for you in hell! You should join them!
Alright. This gives us options.
Not there yet!
I'm putting it all on the line! Sorry. It's up to you now.
No! This can't be it!
Of course. Keep forgetting about that. Alright. In that case...
I'll do my best! I'm much stronger now. I'm all set. I feel so powerful. I'm ready. Here goes. I'm feeling weak. I'm all set. Try and dodge this.
That should be,
So
I
tired.
don't think that stacks with the potion. Does it?
I'm ready. I'm all set.
So 31...
I'm ready. I'll set it up. I'm all set.
Oh, it does. Quite significantly, actually. Took away her
Ready?
penalty.
Aim. I'm feeling weak. I'm ready. I'll do my best. Here goes. I'll do my best. I'm all set. Taking the shot. So I'll do my best.
Just keep on using drugs.
I'll set it up. I'll do my best. Ready? Aim. I'm feeling weaker. I'm all set. Here goes. I'll do my best. Try and dodge this.
There we go. Yeah, not ending our turn now.
Time for me to move. I'll kill them all! It can't be!
We made a couple of mistakes there with counterattacks, but overall, total victory.
Huh?
I lost? Me? But how? It absorbed so much cryptoglobin. Or could I still come up short? Through the power of friendship, which you were preaching this whole time insincerely, whereas we've got the real deal. Yes. It's wrong. It's all wrong. How could someone as righteous as me lose? What gives you deranged humans the right to live in my place? Enough of this! You're the deranged one! You're seriously repulsive! You messed everything up, asshole. He broke that device too. And the guy with the undying flames is gone. Mean we failed? Everything we sacrificed to defend the school? It's all going to go to waste?
Oh,
It seems like the mission's a failure. Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I did manage to accomplish the bare minimum. This is all your fault, you traitorous scoundrel! But what was with that baby? What was it doing there? Just don't know. Now, I guess we never will. But if the mission failed, that means nothing's going to happen on day 100 now. So we don't have to die anymore, right? invaders haven't been defeated, and world death hasn't been stopped. For all we know, it might not be long until it finishes off the planet. And with no way to get to the artificial satellite, we're stuck, waiting here for the end. But what did the people from the satellite send someone to come get us? Not going to waste resources on disposable pawns. Especially after we caused their mission to fail. So, we have to live here? Alone on a dying world until world death finally destroys everything?
What?
Oh, no way in hell am I going along with that. Oh man, our lives are seriously, so seriously screwed. I think to sound like you would have been better off if the Supreme Commander had killed you. I regret not being able to destroy all the people who fled to the artificial satellite. But I'm happy that everything you did here ended up being totally worthless.
That alone gives meaning to all my plans and struggles.
It all ended up being worthless. Imagine if they made the demo go all the way up to here. Like, that'd be one hell of a demo, right? I see. So, we failed. We lost. Ever since the very day that we came here, I felt so confused. So lost. But even without knowing the whole truth, I still worked alongside everyone I met here. We kept this school safe together. One way or another, we fought hard to protect it. Through sleepless nights, the grief of what we'd lost, we gave it everything we had. And now, we'd failed. Very last minute, it all fell through. Not because the invaders defeated us, but because we were betrayed by one of our own. Our defeat was set in stone now. Everything we'd done had just been one big waste of time. Wibble. Shocking, isn't it? But you managed to avoid a real tragedy thanks to me. You should be grateful. What do you mean, a real tragedy? I've been keeping this a secret from all of you, but may as well come clean. Just like how Takumi came to understand the invaders' language after he absorbed the Supreme Commander's cryptoglobin. I also came to understand their language, thanks to the prisoner's cryptoglobin. What? She didn't have the strength of the Supreme Commander, but her power was, let's say, special, all the same. In all of our battles since then, I've been listening to what the commanders had to say. Was this about what the idol commander was saying? Because she seemed a little bit wordy. I found out the truth behind this war. The truth? You completely lost it! You learned the truth a long time ago! Right. Enlighten me. While death decimated the human population, and the remainder of humanity was forced to live in underground shelters like the residential complex. Not because of world death. The planet itself wasn't going to hold out for much longer. The invaders are trying to hurry the process along. They were created by World Death for that purpose. As long as those things are around, the planet won't last long. That's why this mission was launched. The people in charge sent a baby with special cryptoglobin. It's just worded a little bit funny there. Build up undying flames and massacre the invaders all at once. Should be 2 build up undying flames. Baby would need 100 days to store up enough flames. Our mission was to protect him during that time. But the survivors of humanity would get caught in the collateral if they stayed on Earth. So they evacuated onto an artificial satellite up in the sky. Indeed. What they said. Oh no, Kyoshika's so dumb she can't contribute.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Huh? The ugliness of mankind far exceeds your imagination. You never found out the real truth. And, what would have happened if you did?
What?
What are you talking about? Then what is this real truth? What do you know that we don't? I mean, be careful about listening to Eito, right? He's so genocidal that he would use his words to try and make you do something even stupider, right? Oh, I beg of you, don't look at me with that hideous face. Yell in that repulsive voice. Your stench away from me. Enough! Answer me!
Never! Why would I tell you horrendous ogres anything? You wasted your time here without ever knowing why. You can just rot in despair over that fact.
Another mystery, damn it! This game really loves having people say that they know something and then, like, go on to say, like, do you really want to know? Do you really want to know? Well, fuck you, I'm not going to tell you. Just then, an announcement began echoing throughout the school. Self-destruct program initiated.
Full system error. Emergency. Reserve power will soon be depleted. Restore system immediately.
Reserve power is depleted? Takumi, it's over. I can't stand to hear this ramblings any longer. I shall slay this evil myself.
Huh?
No, I'm gonna do it. Traitorous asshole got it coming. Me. All this happened because I saved him that time. If I hadn't done that, he wouldn't be in this mess. I'll take responsibility for him. Being killed by the one I despise the most is truly a fitting end to this tragedy. Go ahead and take all that I am. You'll be the strongest of them all now, Takumi. How nuts for you. Who cares about that? No one left to fight. I suppose that's true.
This is the end, Eito.
I mean, there's the final attack force, I guess, but the Supreme Commander did say that that's basically going to be, like, their citizens, their civilians or something. Like, make it a mad, like, charge forth. Not that they have to attack anymore, but yeah.
Goodbye, Takumi. You know, until the very end. I hated, loathed, and despised you so much. I just couldn't help myself!
Lovely.
All systems shutting down.
Oh, there we go. The war is over. I mean, hey, we still got an S rank, right? I feel like the game only gives S ranks. From then on, all of the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if Blast Defense Academy itself had died.
Huh.
Oh, no good. Nothing's working anywhere. Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and ration-o-matic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishables though, so should be okay for a while. Also, there is something lower than S rank. Okay, fair enough. What the heck happened? The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school.
Ah.
Once Ato offed the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too. Then what are we supposed to do now? They're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight. I'm sorry for being so useless. Right up until the end. I wish I could apologize on my hands and knees to all of humanity. Oh, not a damn thing's working. Not a damn thing's working anywhere. The school itself up and died. Sony's death and the way things ended. It's all because none of us realized what kind of scumbag Ato really was. The dying flames were the Academy's power source. Without them, all of its functions have shut down. Monitor's completely dark. Monitor's not working anymore. Counter's blank. Lost everything now. It's all gone. Hey, look out the window. Later. I never imagined Ato's true nature was so psychotic. I should have killed him right away. I mean, you want to kill the people that you like, so... Yeah, well, the undying flames are gone. We don't have to die now. Right? I mean, now you get to starve to death. You're like such a wretched fool. Didn't have any idea who the true traitor was. Only looking out this window, eh? When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins. The wall of fire is gone too. I guess this is what it's always looked like out there, but it feels strange. Is this really how it ends? Did we really lose to the invaders? Oh, if we'd just seen through to that traitor's true nature sooner. We never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes. Really? I think that's a lie, Sebastian. We definitely had conversations about it, and then we decided to ignore it. Like, we were like, let's focus on something else. Let's focus on something else. What about the invaders all-out attack? Is that still happening? I wonder. Our mission's already failed, after all. At the very least, the enemy has no the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperately as they did before. Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. Thought it was pretty fun. Though it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us? Or why would they rescue people they see as disposable? I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday, the Osazuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off. You sound like Ato. So, now what do we do? You know what? I'm going to hand out some character sheets. I've got some dice here. I'm going to play tabletop role-playing games until the end comes. There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either. Now we start a rebellion and bring down humanity ourselves. Hey, Infernal. I mean, we kind of just stopped the guy who was doing that. We going to stay until day 100 at least? I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go. We've played the game this far. Wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right? We have nothing to do, nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Feeling it all over again. Total loss of everything I hold dear. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Karawa and Nozomi, being betrayed by Ito. I had nothing, not a place to return to, nor anything I could do about any of this. The end. Couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed. And I kept sinking deeper and deeper. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. What? My body. I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot. Beyond anything like a regular fever. Tell me, I have rejection symptoms. Got sat on by a cat. Ah, if only there were a cat here. Had the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me? Maybe this was what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment. Being unable to even trust him and protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I lost consciousness, as if the heat was swallowing me whole. Day 99. How much time passed after that? Minutes, Hours? Longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside, only grew in intensity. A second cat? The heat woke me from my sleep. So hot, I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? Looking up, like my body's on fire. Not rejection, is it? Feels like something more. Are you turning into undying flames, perhaps? There we go. Immediately, my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. Not just any flames. They were... undying flames? I was enveloped in undying flames, emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream. Something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. It became a ball-like mass that began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. Is it the kid? There he is. Huh? And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you?
How am I still alive?
I thought he was going to be unable to talk again for a second.
Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead, killed by Ato.
Then... what is this?
The last of my consciousness, remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now.
An echo?
I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious. But I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. If Echo, why sentient? Yeah. Fuck that, what is it? Is it Amazon Echo? I don't know. That's definitely not sentient. Strange, isn't it? Feel nothing about your own death. I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you. What? As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. It was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. Ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful. The body is incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I'll quickly check if the archive's been updated at all. Ah, it has, actually. The baby in the defense room. In a capsule-like machine in the defense room is a tiny newborn baby. In spite of his size, his cryptoglobin is so powerful that he is constantly generating undying flames. Boy made of undying flames, Takumi saw around the school was an avatar created by the baby. When the time is right, his flames will be used to raise the planet, destroying the invaders and giving humanity a fresh start. Ito's been eliminated there. Ah, dislikes ugly things. Lovely. History of mankind, huh? I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is. So, you've been left in the dark too? I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. Still don't know why that is either. So in the end, Soul here was told anything. That to prevent information from leaking to the enemy? Or because we were destined to die here, no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't. Oh, sorry, got our ad break here. So, we will take a proper pause here, unlike before, and be back in a few minutes, okay? Be right back. Shit! Raiders! Hello! I didn't expect raiders during my ad break. I mean, this is when, like, people, like, end streams, right? So, yeah, it was certainly possible. Hi! Thank you very much for the raid, Half. I do appreciate it. Hopefully your stream went well. Definitely check out Half. Like, her art is awesome. Right now, we are playing some 100 Line. And we're nearing the end, kinda, sorta. By end, I mean the common route. So we'll be going into the multiple choice sort of stuff soon. So yeah, that'll be fun. Or just I grabbed some chocolate during the break because I expected to have a bit more time, right? Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly eat that. And yeah, let's get back to the game. Yeah, Kuro, you thought this was the end? It was me, Dio! Yeah, like, I don't know what happens or anything at day 100. I just know that, like, that's where the game really starts, apparently. And yeah, it's long. It takes a long time to get there, and apparently that's where the game really starts. All of this was just a prelude. A prologue, if you will. Why is that the case? I don't know. Let's see, shall we? Alright. And yeah, hopefully you can get some sleep, huh? I totally understand if you have to go off and rest or something after a stream. I know I certainly do. Even if I end up staying up another couple of hours or something. But yeah, streaming takes it out of you. Those who don't know me, I am Araxis Donation, your revolutionary bartender, and I love playing my story-based games that last for like 200 hours and shit like that. Because apparently I'm insane. Anyway, 100 line. Let me just turn the AC on because my room's starting to heat up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright. So. Oh, shit. That controller was not configured to the game. It was configured to my OBS. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's fixed. Okay. Are we... Yep, there we go. Alright. Stupid OBS. Alright. I couldn't risk anyone close to me. Couldn't risk letting anyone close to me. Could have lost control over my power at any moment. Circe is the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young. Really? Him? Yes. He raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy. Use this power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? Doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but it was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Circe told me on the first day he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious. I wanted to get a look at you. So, I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Circe's back, of course. If he'd found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes. You mistook me for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. Takumi, you're such an idiot. How could you... saying from the start that he wasn't an invader? No. I realized that it was a natural response, considering my appearance and inability to communicate. No! No, it's not a natural response. It is a response, but hardly the one I would conclude to be the first response. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Circe suddenly stopped coming to see me. So I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions. I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. Yep. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me. Yep. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside all of you, as a friend.
Huh?
As a friend. All this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. Takumi is smart, but only if he knows facts. He can't extrapolate for shit. He has not been curious in his life. That is true. Whenever Karawa was like talking about like all the stuff like that she was reading and stuff, like getting like telescopes and like history, knowledge about the world, like Takumi was definitely like, why are you bothering to learn about this? This is all pointless stuff. You're weird, Karawa. Yeah, he has not been curious his entire life, so that is fair. Still an idiot, though. At least in terms of creative thinking and thinking like outside any sort of box. I envied you. Envied us? The people who were constantly bickering and never sticking together? True as that may be, the sight of all of you working so hard to stay alive was beautiful. As someone living with no meaning like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Ato's betrayal. I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start. Without fighting, without protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. The result, I lost everything. Comrades. And someone very dear to me too.
Huh?
Do you have regrets? You bet I do. Full of regret. I just stopped thinking about it, wondering if I could have done more. If I'd just done better. Maybe I could have saved Nozomi. Saved Karawa. I know regret won't undo anything, but get it out of my head. Even Ato was able to do all this because of me. Do you want to redo the past? Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. Timey-wimey bullshit! This is the last message I'll ever give you. And it's the most important of all. Let's just go to bed. I should talk to him while I still can, alright. What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Ato, all of my cryptoglobe was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. Yeah, good night, Kuro. Hope you sleep well. I guess you're going to miss what happens here, but always be able to check the VODs. A strange occurrence with Ato's specialist skill. Really? What happened to it? Takumi's specialist skill is basically reload the game, isn't it? After absorbing my cryptoglobin, a specialist skill underwent. I suppose you'd call it an evolution. It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Ato, cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, could also have evolved to its highest level. If you used that power, you'd be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? And there we have it. I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. It's real? Chat, is this real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Go to bed! Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Then, what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? Go back before day one to make himself not get caught by Seerite. Samurai Jack.
Huh?
You shall be brought low by me, Aku. I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they may vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how turning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean? The flow of time is, by nature, one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. He does have a katana. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin. Yeah, this is where the Uchikoshi comes out rather than the Kadaka. Even on the cryptoglobin? Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. Let's do it. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again, from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path.
Hold on, can we choose to not go back?
You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you.
Ah.
What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by Cryptoglobin. So, now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless, you had no roots. You're incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving, but I am what I am. So I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that? Be friends with all of us?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you.
Yay! Friendship!
I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can.
I mean, maybe we'll be able to talk to him in this repeated timeline. Because, I mean, we'll be going back, like, with what we've got right now, right? Which includes, like, all of this Cryptoglobin. So, I could be able to talk with his avatar?
To live.
Go back in time and just kill Ato immediately. Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. There were no announcements playing anymore. I awoke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. Couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. And redo the past. But I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others. I have no idea what will be affected, or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I have to fight for 100 days all over again. And at least you don't have to kill 6 billion demons. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. They've all committed group suicide. Let's start with the person taking things the best. Do you have to kill Bill? I mean, is the nameless baby, like, named Bill? Are we gonna name him Bill? Alright, Darmy. Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other. An all-out brawl until only one of us is left. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Daramy? Would you do it all over again? Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
Gee, you were a lot of help. Alright, she would obviously want to go back and save her brother. What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, If you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kako? Would you do it all over again?
Huh?
How could we do it? I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ema and everyone else. She also... yeah. I mean, Darby's great. I really like Darby. She's just a lot of fun. Even if our only choice was to die in the end, I still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
Not showing anything anymore. Not working. Nothing for it to protect anymore. No power. Defense system completely shut down. Having lost its power, this incredible machine that brought us back to life is now as good as dead itself. No power. This drone won't be flying anymore. Revivomatic shut down. Yeah, okay. That's just all machine guns there. I can still read the manual. Alright. Hey! Isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really just gonna leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? I might still be invaders out there too. Hypothetically speaking, yeah. What would you do, Gaku? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Siri and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Be reborn as rich. Alright. Not working, and after all the things I made with this too. Let's play darts. I still throw the darts, but it won't be as fun without the sounds on the display. No power, can't play the slot machine anymore. What a tragedy. I can still play table tennis, but this is hardly the time to be playing around. Sandbags are great for stress release. Tokyo Shikra attack this one while we on that special movement. Oh, no sort of special dialogue here for everything being unpowered? Wasn't so bad once in a while. Great for resting after a tiring swim. But that no one has a complete that. Alright. I don't think they expected me to go in here. What about the bathroom? Someone's controlling me. Why else would be so interested in the bathroom window? Alright. Yeah, alright, let's continue. Machine's not working, not that we need to train. Not running anymore. Alright. Oh, tomorrow is day 100. We're gonna reach day 100. Everyone's so damn miserable. Hypothetically speaking, what would you do, Takamaru? Would you do it all over again? Huh? What'd you say? Are you kidding? Of course I'd do it all over. But this time, I'd beat the supreme dickhead and Eito in a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
Alright. So... yeah, classroom... library. Bookshelf with Kaku's personal selection of sexy content somewhere else. That's over here, right? What lies beyond? Oh, this a foreign language, right? Computer's broken. Alright. I still Downton's still working. Go inside. Nope, still can't. Does water get recycled? Does it get filtered for hygiene reasons? I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. I'm guessing you would want to redo it to try and save the prisoner? Then Leo could have been proud of me. But I wasn't able to make even that happen. Hypothetically speaking, what would you do, Sherma, if you could repeat time? I wonder. Someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space, no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
You know, I'm sorry, Sherma, for having faith in you. I thought you would at least try and go back and save the prisoner. Alright. No need to make medicine anymore. Yep, okay. In a sense, this is a happy ending because we've managed to live. But, on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. What kind of ending is this, ultimately? Hey, what would you do, Yugamo, if you could repeat the last 100 days? Seriously? What an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
Well, that's I thought you'd want to go back at least. Thought you'd be able to do something. Oh well. Next. Does that bus work? Oh man. Okay. Don't have unique dialogue there. Strange room. Yeah, special defense unit members were put inside these and sent here from Kamakura General. Yeah, okay. Gaim. Probably nothing in here. Yeah, okay. Honestly, we'll try to go outside. No need for that right now, fair enough. Okay. Anyway, no need to upgrade our weapons. Something that happened to us. We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until the Earth is destroyed? Hey, if you could redo things, Tsubasa, what would you do? If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
I mean, you never know unless you try, right? Alright. You want to make it up with Nozomi, considering how bad that falling out there was. Why do things have to end so miserably for me? Hey, if you could redo things, Kurara, what would you do? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights, and we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
See, there we go. That's the attitude we're looking for. Okay. And finally... Okay, not working. We have to do our own cooking from now on. Still cold inside. Shouldn't open it unnecessarily. Andy's still working though. Fish are still swimming, but they'll probably die soon now that the power is gone. That's grim. Okay. Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again? Hey. Koshika? What do? If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around.
Huh?
But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way?
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Her brain cells shut down. Unexpected error. Guess I've talked to everybody now. Should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. Day 100. The day we've been striving for is coming tomorrow. It's ending the far cry from what any of us hoped for. I should have actually wandered around the school while the power plant was off. Oh well. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. To go back to Karawa. But my Karawa is dead. Reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kirifuji, and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Kuriko, and about not seeing Ato's betrayal coming. I regret everything. And it's not only regret that plagues me, also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know I'd met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're Taki from back then, right?
Why did Karawa show up here as Nozomi Kirifuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? There's Ato's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? But if I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Correct path for me to take. I spent my 99th day at the academy, turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. then. We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day would put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for. But now... someone's here. As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me. Horde of invaders? Huckabee, something crazy's happened. Come right away. What is it? What happened? Get to the war room. Everyone's already there. After that one-sided conversation, Asa ran off. What was all that about? Couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? They are here. What do we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? We're meeting in the war room to discuss it. Better hurry. Okay, well, we'll get our chance to roam the school halls, I guess. Everything's turned off. Apparently the doors still work, though. Anyway, let's just go. Apparently that gun is still working. Yeah, everything's... Fly 24 hours a day. Alright, let's see what's going on. There's power. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa? No, it wasn't. Hey, your tomato's off your head. This morning, I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order. Or is this why you brought us here? Right. I told everyone here after I heard the news from Kako. Hey! You scared the piss out of me! I was convinced the invaders were attacking! Oh, they are. I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore. If they had any guts, they'd come after us. But I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead. But why is there suddenly power in this room? The undying flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source? So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look! It's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? My doorbell rang so suddenly, I was in a hurry to leave. Then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. This makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls. Stop it, Darami. This isn't the time for that. Then, something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers. That's the, is that like the end of school music or something that they play? What the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation, though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited.
Huh. Why the heck is it?
An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takamaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
This is where the school self-destructs.
Last Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? I mean, that's where it would launch the Undying Flame missiles, I guess, but it can't do that anymore. Wait. Be quiet. Do you hear that? What are you... Are the machine guns going to kill us all? We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough... He's right. I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. Is this where the school turns into a mech? Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? In our time of triumph?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why? Just engage the rocket boost's accelerate. Ramming speed! It's telling us to go after the schoolyard. What do we do? Obviously we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. I guess it's better than staying here and rotting. I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask. Alright, but hurry. Oh no, she's gonna get killed or something. Gotta head to the schoolyard. No! Don't look at me! I'll catch up as soon as my mask is fixed!
Huh.
Oh, here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it. Is there something here? Now the mask gives her confidence. The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't... Oh, everyone, there! Look over there! Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode?
I mean, I'd call them more silos, but whatever.
Wow. Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh?
Oh, they were going to launch the missiles from there? Wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh? They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them, after all. Mm-hmm. Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
They're gonna let us escape after all? Or is this just a fake thing? Escape pod?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the party.
Is that for getting us out of here?
boarding the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we can get to the artificial satellite? Then we were actually going to go home from the very start? They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned. The escape pods look like giant bullets. It's fine. Hey, what is that? What's happening?
Huh.
Lady Carrara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So, we don't have to stay here? Oh, freaking sweet! Oh, we're gonna get our happy ending after all! So happy about it, rag boy! If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi's and Ima's sacrifices for? She's right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape. If we'd just trusted in humanity, fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success, and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Was right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice. This is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened. Yeah, you got a point. Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to. Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. What a tragic end to our tale. A sad face. Ugly crying. I wish we could do it all over again. Huh? If we could go back in time and do it over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right. Get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag. Not giving us any retries. If we could redo things. If we could go back to the past. If only I can turn back time. He stood there in silence until eventually.
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left.
Huh.
Oh, not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
And what if the ship launches without you, right? He stood in silence, listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, what if they've got, like, some Undying Flame in storage or something? Like, they still had, like, 95 days to load Undying Flames. What if that's still there? The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Yep. Nothing happened. The mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Usuzuki name. What do we do now? What else? Our only option's to pop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite. Right. Nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around. Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually. I wanna fly in a rocket! But the last one never even left the ground! Could we possibly face everybody on the satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scraped up. But we tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Yeah, it certainly depends on humanity's reaction, right? And even if the ship is able to take off the ground. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. Bye! I don't think that's the saying, right? I think it's pour one out. I absent-mindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There's nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? Stop letting me snooze the ad break! It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. Hold on, is this Is this where we get to properly save and like make a choice? And in order to make that happen, yes, we do get a choice. Decide your destiny. Return to the past? Yes or no? Okay, so you can't actually save at this point in time, it looks like. However, you know what? This is a perfect point for us to pause the game, I think, and continue later on. So we are not going to make our choice to return to the past. We will save that for next time, okay? And see how things go, okay? That's going to be a lot of fun. Hell, I might even, I might possibly do an extra stream, depending on how things go. I might, like, schedule on a stream for Friday, because I genuinely want to see what happens. But yeah, until then, we'll have to wrap things up here. So let's go and raid somebody, shall we? Let's see who is streaming what. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right. Let's go and raid Mr. Red-Eye. Mr. Red-Eye is apparently doing an Armored Core World Record attempt. And we like mechs here, right? Of course we do. Of course we love mechs. Mechs are awesome. So we'll pop in over there and go say hello and see how that record attempt is going, okay? So, as for the rest of the week, we are going to be doing Nocia on Callista's channel on the Thursday. That'll be at 11 a.m. And I might do an extra 100-line stream on the Friday. That will depend on if I get called into work or not, how my energy levels are looking. But I'm just letting you know now that that is quite possible. Is THL Magical Girl or Mecha? The 100-line Magical Girl or Mecha? I think it's Magical Girl. But Magical Girl and Mecha are inexorably linked. But speaking of Mecha, on the weekend, we will be doing Super Robot Wars, which also has Magical Girls as well with Rayo. So, thank you very much as always. I see the raid's about to go through, and I will see you all next time. Okay? See ya!